You want to change your life? Then do the damn work. That's it. That's the whole secret. There's no shortcut, no hack, no magic trick, no guru, no app. No morning routine will save you if you don't put in the damn work. You can sit around all day journaling your dreams, reading self-help quotes, visualizing success, praying for signs, hoping the universe gives you a break. But at the end of the day, if you don't move your feet, nothing moves. People talk too much. They dream out loud and act in silence, backwards. They want to be great, but they don't want to sweat. They want the glory, but not the grind. They want the six-pack, the millions, the freedom, the legacy, but they can't even get up on time. They scroll and wish, watch others do it, comment on their grind, but when it's time to put up or shut up, they disappear. Discipline is the difference. Everyone feels motivated now and then. That's easy. It's nothing. Motivation is a mood. Discipline is a decision. The people who win in life, the people who build themselves from the ground up, they're not more talented. They're not lucky. They're not special. They just outlast everyone. They shut up, show up, and do the damn work when no one's watching. When it sucks, when they're tired, when they're broke, when they're depressed, when everything in them is screaming to quit. Do you understand how rare that is? Most people don't make it, not because they can't. They don't make it because they won't. They're allergic to effort. They're scared of discomfort. They'd rather protect their ego and get embarrassed trying. They'd rather feel safe than feel powerful. They'd rather lie about who they are than bleed for who they could become. Do the damn work. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. It's not coming. Stop making excuses. You're not too old. You're not too young. You're not too busy. You're not too broke. You're just not committed yet. Stop playing with your potential like it's a toy. That fire inside you, that voice whispering you could be more, it doesn't go away. It just rots. And one day you'll wake up full of regret, looking back at all the times you could have started and didn't, all the windows you let close, all the times you flinched, all the times you hesitated and lost. This world doesn't owe you clarity. It doesn't owe you a path. It doesn't owe you opportunity. You have to make your own door. And that door gets built with pain, repetition, consistency, and patience. Not talk, not vibes, not positive thinking. Work. Do the damn work. You want to change your body? Eat better. Train hard. No shortcuts. No one else can do your push-ups. You want more money? Learn a skill. Build something. Add value. Show up when you don't feel like it. You want peace? Earn it. Clean your room. Fix your relationships. Set boundaries. Face yourself in the mirror. Own your mess. You don't get to complain about results you didn't earn. You don't get to cry about outcomes when you avoided the process. The world rewards one thing: execution. Not intention, not ideas, not inspiration. Execution. Who can show up when it's boring, hard, unfair, lonely, heavy, and still push? You can talk about purpose all day long, but until your habits reflect your hunger, it's all fake, all noise. Do you wake up ready to go to war for your life? Or do you hit snooze and pray tomorrow feels better? You don't need a life coach. You need a calendar. You need a whiteboard. You need a notebook and a mirror. Write it down. What do you want? What's it worth to you? What are you willing to give up for it? How many nights are you willing to sacrifice? How many weekends? How many parties? How many people are you willing to let go of to become who you're supposed to be? The person you're trying to become is already inside you, but they're trapped under your laziness, your fear, your comfort, your distractions.
You need to break that version out with hard, unrelenting, daily effort. Do the damn work. That means waking up earlier. That means turning off the TV. That means cutting out the junk, the people, the places that drain you. That means studying when your brain hurts. That means hitting the gym when your body aches. That means doing what you said you were going to do, even when every cell in your body screams for a break. Nobody's coming to save you. Not your parents, not your partner, not your boss, not your followers. It's on you, always has been. You either build the life you want, or you settle for the one that's given to you. There is no middle, no comfort zone that doesn't rot. The second you stop growing, you start dying. That's not poetic, that's reality. You either evolve or decay, and the bridge between who you are and who you could be is built with sweat. You think the people at the top are smarter than you, more gifted? No, they're just too obsessed to quit. They treat every day like it matters. Every rep, every call, every page, every step, they add up. While others sleep, they build. While others blame, they own. While others whine, they win. Do the damn work. And don't do it for the applause. Don't do it for the post. Don't do it to prove anyone wrong. Do it because you owe yourself more than what you've been giving. Do it because you want to be proud when you look in the mirror.
Do it because you don't want to die wondering what could have happened if you just stayed consistent for once in your life. There will be pain. There will be sacrifice. There will be days you want to burn everything down. There will be setbacks. There will be doubt. But if you push through that long enough, you earn something no one can take from you: self-respect. You do the damn work even when nobody claps, even when it's silent, when it's cold, when it's raining, when your friends forgot you, when the world moved on. You do it anyway. Why? Because you said you would. Because you're not the kind of person who needs a round of applause to keep a promise to yourself. If your goals depend on hype, you're already lost. Hype fades. What stays is the grind. The rituals, the early mornings, the late nights, the skipped parties, the canceled plans, the focused mind. You do the work until the work becomes you. Until you forget how to stop. Until quitting feels like lying. We live in a world that rewards the loud, but respects the consistent. The quiet beast building behind the scenes gets further than the show-off screaming for attention. That's real power. The kind that doesn't need to talk. The kind that moves in silence and lets the results scream. You think because it's hard, it's not meant for you? Wrong. It's hard because it's meant to be earned. That's what makes it real. That's what makes it worth it. If you didn't have to bleed for it, you wouldn't respect it. If it was given to you, you'd drop it the second it got uncomfortable. Pain is part of the process, not a punishment, not a sign to quit. It's the entrance fee. It's the toll booth on the road to greatness. You're supposed to struggle. You're supposed to doubt. You're supposed to fall. The only thing you're not supposed to do is quit. You don't stop because it hurts. You stop when it's done. Let them underestimate you. Let them think you're crazy. Let them laugh. Just don't let them be right. You've got something inside you no one sees, not yet. But if you keep showing up, every damn day, that version of you will break through, not overnight, but in time. And when it does, they'll act like they always knew. They'll say, "I always believed in you." Lie, they didn't. You did, and that's all that ever mattered. This is about owning your life, not renting it, not leasing it from other people's opinions, not outsourcing it to comfort and trends and clout. This is about becoming undeniable, and the only way to become undeniable is to outlast everyone who thought you couldn't. Keep showing up.
It won't always be fair. You'll see lazy people win. You'll see cheaters win. You'll see people talk their way into rooms you earn and still get left out. It'll piss you off. Let it. Then use that rage. Channel it. Use it to fuel the days you don't feel like doing anything. Use it to write the chapters of your life no one thought you'd finish. You want freedom? Discipline is the gatekeeper. You want peace? Show me your habits. You want confidence? Stack your wins. You want clarity? Sit with your chaos and fight your way out. Do the damn work. There is no mentor coming to save you. There is no podcast that will do the push-ups for you. No book will build your business. No quote will fix your relationships. No tweet will transform your body. All of that comes down to one thing: action. Daily, boring, repetitive, soul-testing action. And if you can embrace that, if you can fall in love with the unsexy parts of your goals, you'll build something no one can take. Some days, you're going to doubt the point of all this. You're going to wonder if you're crazy for trying. You'll wonder why your path is harder, why nothing seems to be clicking, why you're putting in all this effort and not seeing the reward yet. That's normal. It's called resistance. It's called the wall. It's the price of admission. It shows up not because you're doing something wrong, but because you're doing something right. You're breaking away from the average, and average will always pull back. Average doesn't like to be abandoned. You have to fight through the fog. You have to be your own rescue mission. Nobody owes you understanding. Nobody owes you encouragement. If you get it, great, but don't depend on it. You have to be the one who says, "I'm not done." When your body wants rest, and your mind wants comfort, and your soul wants out, you say, "Not yet." That's how you win. This is the truth no one wants to say. Most people won't make it, not because they can't, but because they won't stick with it long enough. Not because they don't have talent, but because they don't have consistency. They'll chase a goal for 2 weeks and quit because they're not seeing results. They'll jump from plan to plan, person to person, trying to shortcut their way to significance. But you're not built like that. You don't need the guarantee. You don't need permission. You don't need to see the whole staircase. You just take the first step, every damn day. Do the damn work. When you're tired, when you're broke, when you're lonely, when you're confused, when you're heartbroken, when you're uninspired, when the world forgets you, when your friends vanish, when nothing makes sense, do the work anyway. Because every day you show up is a vote for the person you're becoming. And every time you don't, you cast a vote for the old you, the one you said you were done with. Don't let that version win. Don't let comfort steal your crown. You get one life, one shot at this. Don't waste it talking. Don't waste it waiting. Don't waste it pleasing people who aren't even paying attention. You are not here to live small. You are not here to be safe. You are not here to be liked. You are here to build something real, something strong, something that lasts, something that echoes. You want to be someone? Earn it. You want to be respected? Earn it. You want to change your last name's reputation? Break generational cycles? Be the one in your bloodline who didn't fold under pressure? And stand up and do the damn work. You can pray. You can cry. You can scream into your pillow. But until your actions match your ambitions, it's all noise. Wasted potential. Everyone's got potential, but that don't mean a thing if you don't apply pressure. Potential without pressure is just fantasy. What separates the people who talk from the people who make it is movement, relentless forward motion, no matter what. And yes, it's gonna hurt. It's going to test you. That's the point. That's how you grow. You think champions are born with some special magic? They aren't. They bleed. They doubt. They fail. They cry in silence. But the next day, they go back to war, over and over, until the war becomes home, until the pain becomes fuel, until the discipline becomes freedom. There are going to be people in your life who tell you to slow down. They'll say you're obsessed, you're too serious, you need to live a little. But understand, most people's version of living is dying slowly with distractions. They don't want you to change because it reminds them they haven't. They'll smile while they plant doubt. They'll hug you while they hope you quit. That's why you stay dangerous. You keep building. You don't announce every win. You don't post every step. You don't look for approval. You just execute. You don't get emotional about setbacks. You don't get loud about success. You stay calm. You stay grounded. You move like someone with nothing to prove and everything to become. And don't lie to yourself. Don't say you're grinding when you're half-assing. Don't say you want it when your actions look like you don't. Every skipped session, every excuse, every wasted hour, you're telling the universe you're not ready. So don't be shocked when you don't get what you claim you want. Do the damn work. And not just the visible stuff. Not just the gym pics or the hustle montages. I'm talking about the invisible work. The mental reps. The conversations you have with yourself. The habits you build in private. The character you sharpen when no one's clapping. That's the real work. That's the unshakable core. The discipline that doesn't collapse under pressure. The mindset that bends but never breaks.
You've got to build an inner world so strong that no outer storm can shake it. That's what the work does. That's why it matters. Not for followers, not for attention, not for revenge, but because it's the only way to live with yourself when the lights are off. There's no cheat code to this. No overnight transformation. You don't suddenly wake up as a champion. You build it slowly, repetitively, painfully. One rep, one page, one decision at a time. Most people quit in the early stages because they thought success would feel good the whole way. They thought it'd be quick. They thought they'd go viral. They didn't know there'd be weeks, months, maybe years where nothing clicks, where you show up and give it everything, and the world still doesn't clap. That's where most people fold, but not you. You're going to sit in that silence and keep going. You're going to lift while they laugh. You're going to study while they sleep. You're going to bleed while they post. And when the day comes, and it will come, when it finally clicks, when the break finally comes, when the results finally show up, you won't even flinch, because you'll know it wasn't luck. It was work, earned, not given. And when they say you changed, you'll say, damn right I did. I got tired of being average. I got tired of feeling stuck. I got tired of lying to myself, so I showed up, over and over. And now I don't flinch. I don't fold. I don't beg. I build. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be consistent. You don't need the loudest voice. You need the loudest work ethic, the loudest mindset. You need to walk like someone who's been through fire and came out forged. You want the power to change your life? It's in your hands. No one else's. Not your boss, not your parents, not your past, not your followers. You. You're the one who gets to choose how today ends. You're the one who decides if you get better or stay stuck. You're the one who decides whether you become a story people tell or a warning people repeat. So if you're sitting there wondering, where do I start? Start with now. Start with silence. Start with pain. Start with doubt. Start with fear, but start. Start scared. Start messy. Start with trembling hands. But for God's sake, start. And once you start, don't stop. Not when it hurts. Not when it's boring. Not when it's hard. Not when they laugh. Not when it looks impossible. You go until you don't recognize the person you were when you began. That's the reward. You become someone you can't lie to anymore. Someone who doesn't break promises to themselves. Someone who doesn't hide behind excuses or stories or soft habits. You become someone real, grounded, focused, untouchable. You don't just do the work. You become the work. If you've ever wondered about the real story behind this channel, how I went from struggling and lost to motivating thousands of people every single day, now's your chance to hear it. I've shared my full journey, all the ups and downs, in a special audio and PDF just for you. If you want to get inspired and learn how I turned my life around, check out the link in the pinned comment. Your breakthrough might be just one story away.